think it's one of those things that you come to realize, like when I was younger, I remember I was chasing, like, I wanted to chase some sort of like, especially when I was younger, trying to chase some sort of point of validation to where I had something. I wanted, I didn't think about it this way, but this is the way that I look at it. Back then, I was probably chasing some sort of crutch for my self-worth to lean on, right? Because a lot of us, like when we look at ourselves, our self-worth becomes based upon, well, and this isn't necessarily, I think, a wrong thing because, it, you would like to say, hey, listen, you went out and you asserted yourself into the world and you became a productive, useful person in society.
Mhm.
You didn't sit like you didn't sit at home and say, I'm worth something. And then you never went out and you never like got out into the world. You never pushed yourself. You never figured out who you really were. You never dealt with struggle, right? That kind of thing. So, I mean, I think it's not necessarily the wrong thing, but you understand there's a certain point where, like, once you get to a certain point, it's all just kind of like whatever, right? And so I've won some medals that I thought were pretty good. And it's like, okay, I won medals. And so now when I win medals, it's like, whatever, I won another medal, And if I don't, you asked if like I don't win. Well, before the podcast, well, if I don't win, it doesn't matter. It's like, whatever.
Right.
My self-worth is no longer based upon me winning that medal. When I was younger, it was. When I was younger, if I lost a tournament, holy moly, bro, I was so upset. Now it's like, if I lose, I'm like, whatever, I'll fix it. If I win, I'm like, great, it was fun. Like, I actually, what's funny is now what I enjoy the most is actually the actual competing. I used to enjoy the end result. Like, I got the medal. I am the winner. Oh, I feel so good about myself. Right. Look at me. Right. Now it's like, I actually enjoy the match. Like when it's all over, I'm like, oh, it's over. Darn. That was it. Because there's that struggle. There's that moments, those moments where you're like so focused on this one thing and like nothing else matters in your life because you have to go have some sort of combat with this other human being. And it's just so, it enwraps you. It's like, okay, cool. And then when it's over, it's over. But like the medals, like, okay, I got a medal. Cool. Hey, take a picture of it. All right, guys, like, I won the medal. Now it's going to go into the shadow box and it's going to go into the wall in the gym. And I'll never handle it again. I don't care about it. And so thinking about that, right? You compare yourself because we compare like results. Look what they have. I want what they have. And then let's say that you've done it. I've done this before. I've looked at someone, look what they have. And I see what they have and I chase that and I get to that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, what now? And so then you want more.
Yeah.
And so there's never really going to be enough, but you can still enjoy. And the thing that's for me is like, you can still have goals for yourself and you can enjoy that process of like continuing to chase for something, and so for me, I enjoy the process of competing. I enjoy the extra training, the focus it gives me. I like doing the sacrifice of like getting up and drilling extra times. I like hitting those techniques in class. I like to know that I can still hit those techniques and I still have it in competition. But like, as far as that end result, it's like, I kind of like I kind of like the thing that I'm doing. And I think for me, like when you went back to, I know this is this long-winded sort of roundabout thing, but you're asking like, you were talking about like, how do you get off of like the comparison of like process versus comparison of like results is basically we're asking like, I think it's at some point, if you do achieve something worthwhile to you, you have to fall in love more with the process than the results. People talk about it and we say this thing, but it's like, once you get it, you understand it.